Hey world, welcome to 9 Minutes Motivation at 9 a.m. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and stay on top of it because I work as worship. There was this hunter who had a very special bird dog, very special bird dog. He has some amazing ability. So this dog could run on the water. So whenever the hunter will shoot the birds flying on the lake or the riverside, this dog will go and catch the birds and bring it back to the hunter. A very special bird dog. So one of those times the hunter wanted to impress his friend, one of his friend who was always talking high about him, what he and blah blah blah. So one day he invited him for the hunt, which usually he never used to call anybody. So he was sitting there to the lake, and as the birds started flying, his bird hunter was hunting the birds, and birds were falling down on the water surface. The moment the bird will fall, the hunter will look at his special bird dog and say, "Go get it." And the dog, with his special ability to run on the water, will run on the water, pick up the bird, and come back. After the bird was been brought, the hunter looked at his friend and he was simply sitting around, say, no reaction. Phew, next bird is hunted down. Go pick up. The dog runs on the water, picks up the bird, and comes back. Still no reaction from the friend. Third bird. Like this, few birds have been shot, and then birds realize that it's a shooting zone, so nobody comes. After few birds were hunted down, the bird hunter or the hunter looked at his friend and said, "Did you notice anything unusual about my dog?" Because he couldn't believe that this fellow is not able to notice something as special as running on the water. I thought maybe, I don't know. He asked, "Didn't you find anything? Did you find anything unusual about my dog?" The friend said, "Yeah, I noticed that your dog can't swim." You must be feeling as crazy as I am also feeling right now. But there are people like that. There are people like that. There are a lot of people like that. Very cynical around you. No matter how good you do, how brilliant you do, how special you treat people, or how special you do things in life, they just can't recognize it, still can't notice it. Whatever, in the context of the familiarity breeds contempt is a different context altogether. When somebody is very close, they miss out on the beauty of yours, or you miss out on the beauty of people because too familiar to you. But here, something as unusual like this, but there are a lot of people who just cannot appreciate, recognize. Because of that, do you think the hunter should stop shooting? Do you think because of that, the hunter should sack the dog and tell waste? There are people like that. A very close relative of mine in my growing years was something as cynical as that. Whatever I do, whatever I do, the context here would be, suppose I go and buy one t-shirt or shirt from market, and I used to buy from roadside because that's the only thing we could afford that time. So we'll bargain a lot on the street stalls. We'll pick up some shirt from there, one or two, and can come and tell my this very close relative of mine, you know, I bought this shirt or t-shirt for, he told me 120 rupees. I got it for 80 rupees. This guy will say 80 rupees. I can buy it for 60. And I used to feel here all that bargaining I did was waste. I felt very less about myself. Every time. Can't avoid the person also. Part of my life. Anything. I remember once coming back from Lonavala along with Vaishali. We were driving back to Pune. and a lot of people on the roadside will sell this crockeries right now. So I went and picked up one tea set of I think 6 cups and 6 saucers. I picked up and really bargained well. And I came and I met this relative of mine and told, you know what? On the road they're selling this whole set for 200 rupees, and I got it for 120 rupees. That much discount I took. This guy tells 120 rupees, 80 rupees I can get it. And the people, and I used to be like, my God, it's very irritating for me. Say, yaar, look, so one day, what happened? One day, but today too many mosquitoes. One day, my office where I was working gifted me a T-shirt to everybody, to all employees. I think it was a Diwali occasion, something. They gifted me a T-shirt. So I came back and met this relative of mine and told, you know what? I got this one T-shirt free. I thought at least for this he will say, "Wow, great job." The answer is, you could have got two, no? But then I realized, no matter what you do in life, there are few people cannot be satisfied, and there are these few people around you. I just wanted to share this whole experiences with you to make you believe and tell you understand. No matter how much good cook you are, there will be few people who can't enjoy your food. How much ever brilliant artistic creativity you do with your work, and there will be some people will find some wrong about it and they won't like it. No matter how brilliantly you dress up yourself, somebody will they will come and tell क्या तो बकवास कपड़ा पहन के घूम रहा है. No matter what the best trip you had, or whatever you had done, and you know you have done it the best, and there will be people around you who will say waste. Don't stop cooking. Don't stop dressing. Don't stop traveling. Don't stop hunting. Don't stop bargaining. Don't stop shopping. Don't stop being you who you are. There will be a lot of people like that who are so cynical, who will never like, no matter how good you are and no matter how much you do beyond their expectation, still they won't understand it. So be absolutely liberated, that don't get bogged down or feel bad, sad, dejected, disappointed because just this one or two people in your life just don't like whatever you do. It's absolutely okay. Look for people who love whatever you do and however you are. With that belief, let's start this wonderful, wonderful day together. There will be few of you might not like what I spoke today. That's okay. Can't help it. But I like whatever you do for me. Thank you so much for watching 9 Minutes Motivation Daily Messages. Here we go. Together. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. So, guys, go get set and grow.